look simple at first glance. Stylish. Minimal. Almost boring. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize. These smart glasses are hiding features that quietly change how you use technology every single day. And if you only use them for photos, music, or asking quick AI questions, you're missing most of what makes them special. In this video, I'm breaking down the hidden tips, tricks, and features inside Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 that almost nobody talks about. Some of these feel futuristic, some feel oddly practical, and a few genuinely made me rethink how close we are to a phone-free future. Let's start with something most users never notice. The display behavior. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 doesn't have a visible screen like a phone, but the way information appears is carefully designed to stay out of your way. Notifications don't interrupt you. They appear only when needed, in your peripheral vision, and disappear instantly. When you move on, what's hidden is how smart this system actually is. The glasses prioritize information based on context. If you're walking, you'll see navigation, cues, first. If you're still, you'll see messages. If you're moving fast, most notifications won't appear at all. You don't configure this manually. The glasses learn your behavior over time. The more you wear them, the better they get at knowing when not to bother you. That alone solves one of the biggest problems with modern tech: constant interruption. Now let's talk about voice control, because this is where things get interesting. Most people think Hey Meta is just another voice assistant trigger, but Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 goes further. Once you start a conversation, you don't have to repeat the wake word again. You can talk naturally. Ask follow-up questions. Change topics. Interrupt the AI pause. Resume it. It feels less like talking to a device and more like talking to something that's actually listening. This matters because it changes how often you use it. Instead of planning commands, you just speak. That removes friction. And when friction disappears, habits form. Now, here's a hidden trick many users miss. You can whisper. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 has multiple microphones placed around the frame, and they're incredibly sensitive. You can quietly whisper commands, even in noisy environments, and the glasses will still understand you. That means you can reply to messages, ask questions, or control music without announcing it to everyone around you. Which brings us to messaging. Most people know you can send messages using your voice, but here's the hidden part: dictation quality. Because the microphones sit closer to your mouth than your phone ever will, dictation accuracy is noticeably better. Punctuation, sentence structure, even tone feels more natural. You can dictate long messages while walking, cooking, or carrying bags, and the glasses handle it smoothly. And yes, you can listen to full messages, not just previews. On say you open a message, the display lets you read most of it comfortably without touching your phone. Links can be opened, voice notes can be played, and replies can be sent instantly. Now let's talk about captions, because this feature is borderline magical. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 can generate real-time captions for people speaking in front of you. It uses directional microphones to isolate the voice you're looking at, ignoring background noise almost completely. Music playing? Ignored. People talking nearby? Ignored. Wind, traffic, ambient noise, filtered out. You get near-instant subtitles for the person you're facing. This isn't just a cool demo. It's life-changing for people with hearing difficulties, for crowded environments, or even for moments when you just didn't catch what someone said. And here's the hidden upgrade. Those same captions can be translated in real time. You can have a conversation with someone speaking another language and see the translation appear directly in your field of view. There is a slight delay, but the accuracy is surprisingly high. And because the glasses hear so clearly, you don't need to exaggerate your speech. You talk normally, and the system keeps up. Now let's move to navigation. Using maps on Ray-Ban, Meta Gen 2 feels different from using a phone. Instead of staring down at a screen, you get subtle arrows and cues that rotate as your head turns. You don't think about directions. You who's to walk, and here's the hidden benefit. Situational awareness. You're not distracted. You're still looking at the real world. The navigation becomes background information, not a focal point. This is one of those features that sounds minor until you use it. Then going back to a phone feels wrong. Now let's talk about music. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 uses open-ear speakers, which means the sound isn't private like earbuds. But the placement is smart. At low to medium volume, the sound feels personal, clear, balanced, and surprisingly immersive. Here's the hidden control most people don't know. You can control volume not just with taps, but by sliding your finger along the arm and different speeds. Slow slide for fine adjustments. Fast slide for big changes. You can also pause, skip, and resume music without ever saying a word. And when the glasses detect you folding them, they automatically shut everything down. Music stops. AI pauses. Notifications end. It feels small, but it saves battery and makes the device feel alive. Speaking of battery, let's clear something up. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 isn't designed for non-stop usage like a phone. It's designed for moments. Quick interactions. Short bursts. Glances. When you use it that way, battery life feels much better than expected. And because the charging case is always nearby, topping up becomes effortless. Now let's talk about the camera, because this is where opinions get divided. The camera won't replace your smartphone, and it's not meant to. What it does well is capture moments without friction. You press a button, and the moment is recorded from your perspective. No pulling out a phone, no framing, no interruption. The hidden limitation here is delay. There's a slight pause between pressing the button and capturing the image. Once you learn this, you naturally adjust. But it does mean fast moments can be missed. Still, for casual capture, social content, or memory, it's incredibly convenient. Now here's a feature most people don't think about. Memory.Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 can remember things for you when you ask it to. Parking locations, reminders, tasks. But imagine where this goes next. The glasses already have cameras. They already have AI. They already understand context. The next step is passive memory, a system that remembers for you without asking. Where you placed something, what you saw, what mattered, and that future feels closer than most people realize. Now, let's address because wearable tech lives or dies. Here. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 is heavier than normal glasses, but lighter than you'd expect. The weight is distributed evenly, and the hinges have slight flexibility that makes them easier to wear for long periods. After about an hour, you stop noticing them. That's the goal. Because the moment you forget you're wearing tech, it stops feeling like tech. Now here's something rarely mentioned. Social comfort. These glasses don't look weird. They don't draw attention. People don't stare. That matters more than specs. Wearable tech fails when people feel self-conscious wearing Italiano. Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 avoids that trap. Now let's talk about limitations. Because this isn't perfect. There's no app store. The ecosystem is controlled. You're using Meta's versions of services. Not Google's, not Apple's. Maps are improving, but they're not Google Maps. AI is capable, but not as powerful as ChatGPT on a phone. Customization is limited. And yes, the price is high. This is not a mass market product yet. It's an early step. But here's the important part. It works. And that's new. For the first time, smart glasses don't feel like a gimmick. They feel like a glimpse of what comes next. Not replacing your phone today, but quietly reducing how often you need it. And that's the real hidden feature. Reduction. Less screen time. Distraction. Less friction technology that steps back instead of demanding attention. So if you're using Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2 only for photos or music, you're missing the point. The real magic is in how it blends into your day. And if this is Gen 2, Gen 3 is going to be very interesting. If this video helped you discover features you didn't know about, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into future tech, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. The future isn't loud anymore. It's subtle, and it's sitting on your face.